pretty alright view of these guys. We're going to be coming back through this way, so hopefully we get another good view of them. And I will tell you a little more about these guys on our way back through. If you look out to the left, you can kind of see a few of these different distinct fields. Now, every year the fields are going to be a little bit different here. The sunflowers are definitely a very scenic crop. Lots of people like to get pictures with the sunflowers. But sunflowers are one of those crops that take a lot of nutrients from the soil. So, for instance, if the field beside us was a sunflower field, the following year we'd end up planting soybeans into that field. The soybeans will give back a lot of those nutrients the sunflowers are taking away. Now, with sunflowers, we don't just grow them because they look nice. We can actually harvest their seeds, feed those seeds to some of the ruminant animals here on our farm. A ruminant animal is any kind of animal with a multi-chambered stomach. We can feed these to bison, cattle, and also the elk. Alright folks, now if they're looking off to the right-hand side, close to breeding season at this point, they should be getting ready to kind of set things up for that breeding enclosure. We should definitely check out some of our deer, some of the fawns from this spring. Kind of check them out as we're going here.
Big buck. Yeah, big buck, Joe. Good freaking like get him over here. Joseph. Joseph.
Alright folks, now we're actually going to work our way into this enclosure. We'll get a pretty close view of some of these deer and elk. Alright guys, we have a lot going on in this enclosure. To start off with, we have the deer. Now with the male elk, male deer, and in very rare cases, the female deer, they can grow what are known as antlers on their heads. For female deer, this has to do with a hormonal imbalance, which can cause those antlers to grow. Now the antlers are made out of blood tissue and cartilage. There's also a fuzzy skin that grows over top of them, the velvet. Now the velvet is going to protect those antlers as they grow, kind of like our skin with our bones. Now the antlers continue to grow up until right around the summer, but by late summer, that's when they're going to turn to bone or ossify. At that point, that velvet has naturally served its purpose. It starts to peel off. These deer and elk can also go up to nearby trees, scrape up against these trees, getting this velvet off. Now, they use the antlers for breeding rights during continue this cycle year after year. Now, with me telling you guys that, you'll realize these elk antlers grow really fast and really big compared to the deer antlers. Well, an elk antler can grow about 1 to 2 inches in a single day. So they can grow really fast. And an elk antler can weigh up to about 45 pounds. It is a single antler. So in the deer, and also kind of like that other bull elk we have above us here. Right now, though, we're kind of seeing a lot more signs for breeding season with the elk. So one of the very first things that these elk do is they will take their antlers, they'll rake at the grass, rip up all this grass, get into this dirt. They will then urinate in this dirt, roll around in it. That scent, that cologne, is what gets those ladies.
That's
Seems to work
the
for the elk,
cologne.
it definitely does not work for us guys. Now, you may have noticed when that one was going by us, he did have a little bit of what looked like mud and stuff, some dried in mud. So that's what he was doing. Now, we have 3 bulls in this enclosure. The first bull, the main guy right now, he's hanging out with his girlfriends or his harem. Periodically, these guys will be hanging out in the sidelines. If they get too close, that's this guy's going to try to chase them off. And I think that's what we were kind of seeing when we were first getting over here. They were getting